Am I the asshole for telling my sister I don't like any of the names she has suggested for my son, and I don't want to hear any more suggestions? My sister and I are both pregnant currently. My son is due in March, and her daughter is due late April, early May. She was so excited that we were having our first kids around the same time, and we could share our pregnancy journeys with each other. It wasn't as big of a deal for me, but I did like having someone who understood what I was going through with some of the struggles. Early on, she wanted us to talk about names, and I shut her down and told her I was only interested in discussing names with my husband. I told her it was something the parents share. She whined a little, but I told her that was a firm boundary for me. She listened for a couple of months and then started sending me name suggestions. She wanted our kids to have similar names. I reminded her that we were not discussing baby names. She found out she was having a girl and chose the name Edith for her. After a while, she told me we needed an old-timey name just like Edith. A little while after she decided on the name, in November, she sent me a list of vintage and old-school baby names. I sent her yet another reminder that we were not talking names. A couple of weeks ago then, she asked if we had chosen a name, and I told her we had, and we were not sharing it. She asked me to tell her, since we're sisters and doing pregnancy together. I told her nobody would find out until my son was born. In response, she sent me a list of popular classic boy names. In her comment about the list, she listed her favorites. I ignored her sending me that and her comment completely. Over the weekend, we saw each other for the first time since the last list of names, and she asked me why I wasn't talking the names with her, and why did she get the feeling I wasn't hearing any of her suggestions. I told her because I had told her many times it was a discussion for me and my husband alone. She then said I never even suggested the names she sent were names I liked. I told her that was because I never asked her to send them. She pestered me for 2 hours to say what I thought of the names. I told her I didn't like any of the names, that we went with a different style of name and we did not want any more suggestions. I told her I never wanted or asked for them, and she ignored my boundary repeatedly. She left crying and claiming I insulted not only her taste in names but her daughter's name, since the first bag list she sent were names similar in style to Edith, just for boys. She told me I shouldn't insult her choices like that. Am I the asshole?